Set to match up between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the San Francisco 49ers. It's the final 3 weeks of the season. Still plenty to play for here as we're underway in Week 15. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Mike 51, Mike 51. Watch the slant, watch the slant. Alert 3, 15.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high power, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10. On first down, here's Breida. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. Throwing on second and 14. Mahomes. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Josh Allen in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Check. 49, check 49, check 49. Check. Yellow. Hey, Ripple is.
Snap coming at 1, and it's Mahomes. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down. Still leaves them with 4th and short. Any chance you go for it?
It's definitely in the back of my mind. In fact, I've discussed it with my staff all week long, different situations that I may want to go for it. Where's the ball in the field? Do I have confidence in my trigger guy? What am I going to do? I'm also talking about my analytics department. What are the odds? If I don't get it, what's it going to do to me the rest of the game? Personally, I end up taking all that, putting it in my head and making a decision, and you know me, I'm probably going to go for it.
Wow, Trey, you want to make an opening drive statement.
Yes, I do. Once I have the ball and I've got it on the move, I don't want to just give up that easily.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
Very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up first and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. After the loss to start out, here's second and 11. Fournette running right. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Yeah, whoa, go, let's go. He's crashing. He's checking crash. 50's the mic. Man out. Let's go, great.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on fourth down. On fourth down, on is Logan Cook to punt. Back deep, Jakeem Grant. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Oh, boy, he fielded it right on the goal line. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the 49ers will take over deep in their own territory. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Now, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
Jim. Check the backer. He's coming. We got double up.
On second down, a run with Breida. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's third down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on third down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. Josh Lambo now for the point after. And this is up and good. The score now 7-0 Jaguars.
Makes the score Jaguars 7, 49ers nothing. Josh Lambo.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. They run with Breida. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up third downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I'm guarantee you it started in the offseason. Third down's important to them. They find a way to pick them up at a very good clip.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Watch out. Back. Hey, Ridley.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. 18 yards, first down Niners. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now it's Breida. give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Mahomes stepping up. He's going to keep it. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. Once again, they run with Breida on 1st down. Tackle that time by Ronnie Harrison.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Attack, attack! 951. It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Go, Mike 51, Mike 51.
Here's Mahomes to throw. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 21.
Let's put that team on the
Running out of the gun here, Breida. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Give me that ball, defense. Hey, Ripple. Give me that ball, defense.
Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jerick McKinnon. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 7 on the play, and it sets up a 3rd and inches situation. They'll look to pick it up with McKinnon.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
On 1st down now, run with McKinnon. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
He wasn't ready. He wasn't ready.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Yeah, baby.
And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
And the Jags, Charles, I think they're in the dime here.
Covering a lot of field.
It's coming up the edge. Watch him up the edge. Trips.
Hey, go.
On 3rd down, a run from Breida. And here he'll get it down to the 7. That'll be good for 6, but now it's 4th down. Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Mahomes going to go on 4th down. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. John Ross, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point right down the middle, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. It's a short kick, taking it to 15. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
What we got? Hey, smooth. Watch the safety creep. Kill. Slam. Hey, check 24.
Here's Foles. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Rashard Robinson with a pick. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And we're under a minute to go here. What's been an even first half all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
Wide, get wide. He's checking. Crack.
Hey, Ripley. Hey, 43.
Win the rep. Let's go right here.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
Hey, 15.
Banjo.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Deep ball for Goodwin. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Marquise Goodwin, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Extra point up and through. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Fairly short kick, taken at the 14 here. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock down and go to the locker room.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Solomon Thomas, they love to see that from him as he slips in for the sack. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Foles, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Well, Foles and the Jags now have to deal with a 3rd and long after that sack.
Stay open. Check.
13.
Check 6 guys. Watch twist.
Foles, and he's going to go down again. A rough couple of weeks for the man under center. 5 sacks last week, 4 now this week. Do you try to design some quicker developing plays if you're an offensive coordinator?
I think you do that. I think you also change his launch point at times. In other words, move your pocket to the right, to the left, roll him out, bootleg him, do some different things so they can't just rely on the fact that he's going to take 3 to 5 steps back in the pocket and line up and throw the football.
Yeah, current formula is not working right now. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
This is Breida. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. For a lot of people, MVP award means a quarterback award usually, but over 100 yards again last week. They're going to have to look his way more than once when giving out this award this season, I think.
Yeah, it's not just the consistency. It's been some plays that we've seen where we talk about it for weeks thereafter. That's what we're getting out of him. Over 100 yards last week. Expects to continue that in this game, too.
They'll run on first down. McKinnon. And he's brought down after a very nice game. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Attack!
Check 3.
They'll try to run with Breida. And across the goal line, into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. Matt Breida, his 25th touchdown. Tying him at Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. The extra point up and good. And it's now 21-7. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. It's a short kick, taken at the 15. Then he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Now Foles. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. They give them a gain of 37. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well and get a few stops.
So the big play gets them across midfield now for 1st and 10. Going with Armstead, a first down carry. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
5-3.
We got to step.
64. Yes.
Check three.
Here we go.
They'll look to throw. His throw caught right around the 6.
That's it, baby.
Call that a very strong gain of 24. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Hey, exit.
You must be getting tired of seeing me.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Raquel Armstead, his 6th touchdown of the season, as his guys are back within a single score. Lambeau on for the extra point. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
Makes the score Niners 21, Jaguars 14. Josh Lambeau to kick off.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
At the 26-yard line.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Check it.
2nd down, McKinnon. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Watch the curl. Watch the curls. Jack. Alert 3. Alert 3. 15. 15.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. This is the National Football. League on EA Sports. The Niners on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 9.
Let's get in there. Let's get in there. Yellow. Twist. Joker. Switch it. Come on, switch it. Shift. Check.
Yellow.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Deep ball for Goodwin. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, 49ers. Marquise Goodwin, his second touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they may be giving up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And a big-time mess on the... return. He's out of bounds. He won't even get this back to the 5-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
6-6, pull it high. Spawn. 1. Hey, Delta.
50's to Mike. Yeah, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball right here. Mike 50.
2nd and 10. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
Silent.
Check 25.
Purple 64.
36.
They're going to look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Foles off the play fake to Fournette. Throw left side complete. That's Gregory. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one goes for 24 yards.
And the Jaguar first down.
Foles now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10.
Go with 5-3. Go with 5-3.
They'll look to throw here. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Big gains in succession. Last one was over 20. This one over 30. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter.
Right, 80. Kill.
Watch the slide.
Water.
Good dash. Go. Hey, he's coming to you.
He'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. DeForest Buckner, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Under.
To try again after the sack. Foles. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Rashard Robinson with a pick. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a 4th quarter comeback.
With emphasis. Interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
And it's no good. Oh, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And following the pick 6, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
They told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Sound goal.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Foles in trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Well, Foles and the Jags now have to deal with a 3rd and long after that sack.
Under. Yes. Hey, goal. Sound goal.
Watch out. Back. You go tight.
Yes.
Check safety. Hey, switch.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. The open man is Shark. It's complete. A pickup of 27, and they pick up the 1st down in the process. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. He's going to let this go deep for Lee. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Check 99.
12. Hey, we got Mike 50. 1.
Tight down. There you go. Slam. Slam. What is it?
They'll set up the throw. And he will not be able to get away as Foles is taken down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Here's Logan Cook now as he's on to punt for Jacksonville. An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense. I know that every now and then we get in those meetings with coaches, and you almost want to roll your eyes when they talk about staying on schedule when they're moving the football. But would you say a 7-yard run is ahead of schedule?
Fourth quarter with the lead, you love that, don't you?
No doubt about it, because staying on schedule is trying to get 4 downs on first down. They did that plus 3.
On second down, McKinnon. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Let's go. Check 9, check 9.
They run once more with McKinnon. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Breida, he'll try the right side. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Matt Breida, his 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Now the extra point. And that stretches the lead to 27.
Makes the score Niners 41, Jaguars 14.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Guys, out time. Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and